Hey guys, welcome back to WatchGauge. This one's exciting for me, very exciting. I have a box here that I just received literally like 10 minutes ago, and I've been waiting for this box for probably 2.5 years now, if you believe that. So this is the Formex Essence. Quick backstory. 2.5 years ago or so at the Worn and Wound windup, I got to meet Raphael and Marcus from Formex, and they had a prototype of the Formex Essence there at the show, and I literally instantly fell in love with that watch. As it turned out, that watch was there as a prototype. The delivery on them was at least 6, 8, or 10 months away, and I've been wanting to do business with them for a long time. I did have Formex on my site for a while with some of their older models, but I have to be honest, the ones that really got me was the Essence. A few weeks ago, I reached out to the guys to see how they're doing, to see how business was, and how their families and everybody were during this COVID crisis, and we struck up the conversation of doing business together again, and we've come to an agreement, and I am so excited. In this box is my personal Formex Essence that I've been looking to have and own and wear for a long time. I can make this statement confidently that this watch is probably my favorite watch on the planet under $2,000, or maybe even higher for that matter. But what we'll do is we'll do a quick unboxing, we'll get you some close-up shots of it, and then show you the models that we have here on WatchGauge. So let's just dig into it. Welcome to Team Formex, pretty cool. Boom. There she is, the Formex Essence. I absolutely am so excited right now, and I'm going to change the lens on the camera, turn the camera around, we'll get a closer look at the watch. So I'm going to take the Essence out of this box, unwrap all the plastic, and get to business. So I have to say that I am absolutely infatuated with this piece. The first thing that grabs your attention is the spectacular finishing and polishing of the case and the bracelet. The bezel has got vertical brushing with a high polish outer part, and the case has got vertical brushing as well. And when I pick this up and move it around, you can just see how the light dances off of the watch. It's absolutely stunning in my opinion. Quickly going through some of the specs. The movement inside the Essence is a Swiss-made Sellita SW200-1. It's self-winding automatic, chronometer grade. It's officially Chronometer certified with a date display and a custom-built skeleton rotor with thermally blued screws and a 38-hour power reserve. The case is 316L stainless steel, measuring 43 millimeters by just 10 millimeters thin. The lug width is 22 millimeters. The lug-to-lug is 49 with a 100-meter water resistance. There's a sapphire crystal both on the front and the back with anti-reflective treatment. We'll take a look at the case and the bracelet a little bit more close up. You can stay in focus there. You can see the polishing and the brushing. The dial on this particular piece has a linear tapestry horizontally going across the dial. And then a quick look at the clasp. It's a butterfly clasp that has 2 buttons to release it with the Formex logo. The bracelet itself also has the vertical brushing with beveled edges. Now I'm going to adjust the camera very quickly so we can get a look at the case back, the movement, and the rotor. But before I do that, I'm going to actually take off this bracelet. This bracelet, as well as the straps that are available for the Formex, have a quick release system. So there are 2 little release tabs here on the back. If you squeeze them both in at the same time, the bracelet comes off super easy. And the straps that come with it also have a quick release system that I will show you in just a moment. And here we have a closer look at the SW200-1, again with blued screws and a custom built skeletonized rotor. And now I'm actually going to throw on the blue leather strap. I'll show you how easy that is to change as well. I'm just going to take these 2 little tabs here on the bracelet, I'm going to squeeze them together, and the bracelet comes right off super easily. Voila. I'm just going to raise the camera up and throw the strap on for you. Alright, to show you how super easy it is to change it to the strap, we've got straps here that have a quick adjustment so you can throw them on and off very easily and quickly. You find the hole on one end, put the strap in place, and there you go. The strap is on. Now, one aspect that I really am excited to show you about is this clasp. So it's a butterfly folding deployant clasp with 2 buttons to open it. You would set the hole that's appropriate for your wrist size. But here's where it really gets cool. This is an adjustable clasp. Right? Once you close it, it snaps in, open. But you've got 2 buttons here. This button is a fine adjustment to make your strap fit better. So as I push these buttons in, I can adjust it out or adjust it in. So if I'm wearing the watch in this position and it gets a little bit tight, you can push the buttons in, move it out a little bit, and it loosens the strap up. It's absolutely ingenious. And this buckle is made of stainless steel and injected carbon fiber. So it's super light, super rugged. So one really key feature in all Formex watches is their patented suspension system. I have to be honest with you, I always thought it was quite gimmicky that they had a suspension system between the case and the watch itself. If you look, there's 4 hex screw heads on the corners there. Underneath there's actually suspension system, which allows the watch itself to move up and down. If you can see that, the watch itself is moving up and down within the case. I always, for years, thought that was a gimmick and didn't really serve any purpose. But when I first put the Essence on my wrist, back at Worn and Wound, I'll show you where the benefit comes in. So, as I strap the watch on, actually it's a little bit loose right now. So I'm going to use the fine adjustment here in the clasp, make it a little bit tighter, which is easy to do with one hand. Then I'm going to strap it on. So the benefit to the suspension system is when I flex my hand, and I'm actually gonna move out here a little bit. But when I flex my hand, you could see, hopefully clearly enough, the case staying in position and the watch moving up and down. So as you're doing your daily activity with a watch on, it makes the watch much more comfortable to wear on a daily basis. Now keep in mind, I've got a 7 to 7.25 inch wrist. I don't have a large wrist. And this is a 43 millimeter watch, and it feels and wears much smaller than 43 millimeters to me. It's very comfortable, it's very thin, and again, that suspension is actually extremely functional. So hopefully you guys can tell and see why the Formex Essence is easily my favorite watch. Under $2,000, $2,500. I think bang for the buck, you get an enormous value for it. And going through the collection of Formex Essence watches on WatchGauge, we've got the Essence Automatic, which comes with 2 dial variations, a blue sunray and a black sunray dial. Now these watches are identical with the exception of these are non-chronometer certified. Then there is the Essence Automatic Chronometer, which comes in brown, silver, black, blue, and one they call degrade, which is a dial that actually fades a little bit from a lighter silver to a darker color, which to me looks a little bit of a dark gray with a touch of brown in it. And finally, for those of you guys who are real sports enthusiasts, we have the Essence Legera with an electric blue dial, a cool gray dial, or a forged carbon dial. Now the case of the Essence Legera is made of a carbon fiber composite, which is completely developed in-house by Formex. The bezel and the crown are made of a scratch-proof zirconium oxide ceramic. Now all of the Essence models are 43 millimeters by 10 millimeters in thickness, and they all have the patented suspension system in the case. So once again, I can't even express to you guys how excited I am to have the Formex Essence on WatchGauge. I literally just opened this in front of you guys. I'm looking forward to wearing it and enjoying it. I got a couple of different straps for it, which you can also order. And you guys know me, I'm not a bracelet guy, but in terms of bracelets, the Formex bracelet is absolutely stunning and well above what you'd expect from a watch of this price point. So go check out the Formex Essence on WatchGauge. I've got them there. I'm super excited. I know you will be too. And I thank you guys for everything. Once again, as always, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date on all the cool things we're doing here at WatchGauge. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can email me at john@watchgauge.com. Check out WatchGauge on Instagram. And for those of you who enjoy YouTube content, particularly about watches, go check out our channel, the Watch With Us channel. Watch With Us is a collaborative channel, bunch of good friends who we are all contributing, and we're covering all aspects of the watch industry. So it's Watch With Us, one word. I'll put a link in the description below. And thank you for following along, for watching these videos, and especially for those of you purchasing watches from me. I genuinely appreciate your business. Take care, guys. We'll talk to you soon.